If you've spent even 5 minutes researching retirement communities in Texas, you've heard of Sun City in Georgetown. It's famous. The brochures paint a picture of an absolute paradise: three championship golf courses, gorgeous pools, tennis courts, and pristine resort style living. And honestly, a lot of that is true. But here's the problem: most real estate videos only show you the highlight reel because they want to sell you a house. They don't tell you about the everyday realities, the hidden frustrations, or the strict rules that shock people after they move in. In this video, we're doing things differently. We are going to look at the ugly side first, the top 3 complaints and cons that catch buyers off guard. But stick around, because we're also going to reveal how those exact same problems actually turn into the community's greatest strengths, plus a few major lifestyle pros nobody else is talking about. Let's dive in. Before we get to the grit, let me introduce myself. I'm Bob Aegerter. I'm a local realtor here in Georgetown. But more importantly, I am a Sun City resident myself. I live these streets every single day. I walk the trails. I interact with the HOA, and I see firsthand what makes people fall in love with this place and what drives them crazy. I'm not just reading you a brochure, I'm giving you the real, unfiltered reality from someone who actually calls this neighborhood home. So let's talk about those cons. Let's start with the biggest shock for new residents: the Homeowners Association. If you value complete, absolute freedom over your property, Sun City might give you whiplash. The HOA here is legendary for its strictness. We aren't just talking about keeping your grass cut. They regulate the exact shade of paint you can use on your exterior. Want to plant a specific type of tree or put a decorative bench in your front yard? You need HOA approval. There are strict rules about where you can park your vehicles, how long an RV can sit in your driveway while you're loading it up, and even what kind of holiday decorations you can display. You can't even host your own independent weekend garage sale whenever you want. The community restricts it to designated twice annual neighborhood garage sale events. For some people who work their whole lives to finally buy their dream home, being told what they can and cannot do on their own land feels incredibly restrictive. The second con is something outside of Sun City's gates, but it affects your life every single day: traffic and explosive growth. Georgetown, Texas is consistently ranked as one of the fastest growing cities in the entire United States. Because of that, the infrastructure is constantly playing catch up. Williams Drive, which is the main artery leading right into Sun City, can become an absolute bottleneck during morning rush hour, lunch, and early evening. What used to be a quick 5-minute drive to the grocery store or a local diner can turn into a frustrating crawl. If you're retiring to escape the hustle, bustle, and traffic of a major city, the rapid commercialization right outside your doorstep can feel like the city is swallowing you whole. And the third con is the sheer, overwhelming size of the community. Sun City, Texas is massive, and we are built across thousands of acres and feature roughly 10,000 homes at full build out. When a neighborhood gets that big, it stops feeling like a cozy, tight-knit small town and starts feeling like a small city of its own. It is very easy to feel anonymous here. If you move in without putting yourself out there, you might feel like just another face in a sea of golf carts. Finding your footing and making deep, meaningful connections takes effort when you are surrounded by thousands of people who have already established their social circles. So, it sounds pretty intense, right? Strict rules, heavy traffic, and an overwhelming population. But here's the secret that nobody tells you until you actually live here. Those exact 3 cons are the secret sauce to why Sun City works so well. Let's talk about the HOA. Why does it exist? It exists because it protects your investment. In a standard neighborhood, if your neighbor decides to let their house fall apart or park a broken down boat on the lawn, your property value plummets. In Sun City, your investment is fiercely protected. The community looked just as immaculate, clean, and beautiful today as it did decades ago. Now, let's look at the growth and traffic. Yes, Williams Drive is busy, but do you know why? Because businesses want to be near Sun City. That growth means you have world-class medical facilities, brand new hospitals, specialized doctors, high-end dining, and premier shopping literally 15 minutes from your driveway. And finally, that massive size, it's actually your greatest asset. If Sun City only had a few hundred residents, you'd have maybe 3 or 4 social clubs. But because there are thousands of residents, the club and activity lifestyle here is an absolute powerhouse. We are talking about over 100 officially chartered clubs and special interest groups. If you are creative, there is a massive state-of-the-art woodworking center, photography studios, and fully appointed arts and crafts buildings for stained glass, pottery, and quilting. If you want to stay sharp, there are language groups, investment clubs, and computing societies. And the sports and fitness landscape, it's unparalleled. You get access to 4 massive state-of-the-art fitness centers hosting group exercise classes all week long. You aren't just limited to the 3 championship golf courses. There are booming pickleball leagues, tennis associations, softball teams, and an incredibly active hiking club that takes advantage of the 28 miles of gorgeous nature walks winding through the Texas Hill Country. Love social interaction. The Community Association hosts grand ballroom and country western dances alongside live concerts, comedy shows, and travel clubs. No matter how niche your hobby is, you don't just join a neighborhood. You instantly find a pre-made group of best friends who share your exact passion. Ultimately, Sun City, Texas isn't a one-size-fits-all community. If you hate rules and want total isolation, it's probably not the place for you. But if you want a beautiful, highly secure, deeply active lifestyle where your home value is protected and your social calendar is as full as you want it to be, there is truly nothing else like it in Central Texas. If you are thinking about making the move, or if you just want to see some of the current homes available on the market right now, don't navigate it alone. Reach out to me directly using the contact information below. As your neighbor and your local realtor, I know these streets inside and out, and I'd love to help you figure out if Sun City is the perfect fit for your next chapter. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more honest Sun City, Texas neighborhood reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.